Hi there, housemates! Welcome to our Module 4, Work Habits and Conduct. Congratulations for you have reached this far. Nasa Module 4 ka na ng ating life skills. For our objectives, at the end of this module, you are expected to list and identify ways to find work opportunities. Identify the main elements of a basic biodata and application letter needed to apply for work. Write a biodata and an application letter. Identify appropriate workplace behavior and attitude. Describe ways to manage time and describe ways to balance personal and work life. Pag-usapan natin ang kasabihang ang magandang buhay ay makakamtan sa pamamagitan ng husay sa trabaho at sakripisyo. In English, the good life is to be earned with hard work and sacrifice. Upang magtagumpay sa kahit anumang larangan, lalo na sa trabaho, kailangan mong magsakripisyo o magsikap. Lahat ay dumadaan sa pinakamababang posisyon hanggang sa marating ang inaasam mong tagumpay. Have you tried applying for a job? Ano-ano ang mga steps o hakbang ang ginawa mo sa paghanap ng trabaho? Ano-ano ba ang mga asal at pag-uugali na dapat mong tandaan sa ating pinagtatrabahuan? Para sa ating session 1, we will talk about looking for job opportunities. Saan o kanino ba tayo pwedeng kumuha ng impormasyon kung paano tayo makakakita ng trabaho? Una, word of mouth, meaning makipag-usap o magtanong sa mga kaibigan, kapamilya, kakilala at kung sino mang pwede mong tanungan ng mga job opportunities. Sa mga newspapers, sa employment section or advertisements. Kung hindi ka naman babasa ng newspaper, pwede sa radio and television announcements. Sa mga job notices or bulletins, pwede din namang pumunta ka mismo sa mga establishments, magtanong-tanong kung hiring ba sila. Sa internet, pwede ka maghanap sa website ng jobstreet.com at jobfinder.com. Pwede ding pumunta at magtanong-tanong sa mga government agencies like National Youth Commission, Cooperative Development Authority, PESO, DOLE, at DTI. Sa non-government organizations and private sectors such as local chambers of commerce and industry, and groups and associations. Pwede rin sa mga recruitment agencies. Pwede kang pumunta sa mga job fairs at networking. Gumawa ng mga informational interviews, networking with people you know in the area in which you can want to work, and volunteering and interning. Sa paghahanap ng trabaho, requirements ang pagpasa ng biodata at application letter. Ano nga ba ang biodata at application letter? A biodata is a brief history of your education, work experience and activities, skills, accomplishments, and any other information relevant to getting a job. Application letter naman is a letter to an employer expressing your interest in a particular job to work and highlights why you are qualified for work. These are the examples of biodata and application letter. Himay-himayin natin ang laman ng mga biodata. A biodata represents the following information: contact information, summary skills, work experience, education, and references. Ano-ano ba ang mga tips for writing a biodata? You should include all the details about your life. Keep it simple, clear, and neat. Limit to 1 to 2 pages only. Be accurate, no spelling or grammatical errors. Use bullets to describe duties, responsibilities of previous work. Spell out acronyms the first time you use it. Put the acronym in parentheses and then use the acronym after that. If using a computer, font size should be between 10 and 12 points and use 2.5 centimeters margin. An application letter contains the following information: contact information, purpose of letter, summary of skills necessary for a particular job, closing statement. And note, an application letter should not just restate your biodata. It should emphasize those skills and experiences that are most relevant to the particular job for which you are applying. The application letter format should be like this. Sa first paragraph, dito yung greetings and why you are writing. Sa middle paragraph naman, what you have to offer. At sa concluding paragraph, how you will follow up. I will read to you the example of an application letter. March 15, 2015. Miss Melanie Luas, Melanie's Corporate Computer Repair Shop, San Jose Guso, Zamboanga City. Dear Ma'am Luas, Representative, job application as computer technician. I am applying for the position of computer technician. The vacancy was advertised last March 8, 2015 in the Daily Zamboanga Times newspaper. The position seems to fit my experience and career interests. I am a high school graduate and a resident of San Roque, Zamboanga City. I am fluent in Filipino as well as the Visayan and Chabacano dialects. I am also a graduate of USAID's Mindanao Youth for Development or My Dev Skills Training in Computer Hardware Servicing NC2 and I passed TESDA's Competency Assessment. The said position requires competence in servicing computers, printers, local area networks to include software installation. I believe I possess the said qualifications and I am confident that I can work well with people and I can readily follow given instructions. My previous work experience includes being a volunteer ABS-CBN Bayan Patroller in 2013 and an assistant encoder at El Barato Trading in 2014. My enclosed resume provides more details on my qualifications. I will be happy to come for an interview at your convenience. Respectfully yours, Michelle Luxin, applicant. The job interview. Halimbawang nakapagpasa ka na ng biodata at application letter and you were called for an interview. So, a job interview is an opportunity for the employer to find out more about you, your education, work background, interests, personality, and for you to find out more about the employer, business, company, organization, and the specific job to which you are applying. The interview has three main parts. First is the opening. Dito manggagaling ang greetings, introductions, at employer states of purpose of interview. The next part of the interview is the body. Dito, yung question and answer portion. Ang mga questions ay typically like this. Tell me about yourself. What qualities and skills do you have that will help you perform this job? What previous experience do you have that are related to this position? Describe the responsibilities you had in your previous job. Are you familiar with this company? How did you learn about this company? What do you want? Why do you want this job? What are your strengths and weaknesses? And why should we hire you? So, as a job seeker or as naghahanap ng trabaho, dapat katulad ng isang sundalo, handa ka. Meron kang armas at bala para handa ka sa kung anumang itatanong sa iyo ng interviewer mo. At ang last part ay ang closing. Dito, magpapasalamat ang interviewer, provides information on the next steps on the hiring process, and says goodbye or shake hands. And as an interviewee, you should also thank and express interest and enthusiasm regarding the next step. And then, siguraduhin mo na nakapag-iwan ka ng contact number kung sakaling malaman kung ano ang result ng iyong application letter, kung tatawagan ka ba nila or whatsoever. Now, what are the tips during a job interview? Before the job interview, learn as much as you can about the organization or business which you are applying for a job. Think how your previous work experience. Dress appropriately. Allow plenty of time to get to the interview and bring copies of your biodata and list of references. And write down questions you may have for the interview. Tips naman during the interview, you should greet the interviewer properly or you should shake hands. Speak slowly and clearly. Think before speaking. Be respectful. Be a good listener. Stay calm. Ask the interviewer to repeat or rephrase a question if you have not fully understood it. If you do not know the answer to a question, be honest and let the interviewer know why. Be honest with your answer. Present yourself as being confident and shake the interviewer's hand at the end. After the interview, send a thank you letter by post or by email kung maaari, or follow up with a phone call after a week if appropriate. Informational interview. Informational interview can be useful when you are looking for a job or looking to change the type of work you are engaged in. Through informational interviews, you can learn more about a specific field or about a specific industry or company, or about ways to start your own business. Ano nga ba ang informational interview? Kung ang job interview, ikaw ang ini-interview, dito sa informational interview, ikaw ang mag-i-interview. So, pwede pala ang ganon. What is an informational interview? A meeting in which a job seeker asks for advice rather than employment. It is the job seeker who mostly asks the questions. Try to talk to people doing work you think you love too. There may or not be job opportunities available. It can be used to gather information about the industry and chance to get advice on your career from someone who has walked as a similar or professional path. So, how can I get informational interviews? Informational interviews are initiated by the job seeker. You can do an informational interview where you did an observation. You can get the name of people in the workmates, classmates, teachers, friends, and project staff. The job seeker sets an appointment with relevant person in advance and expect that you will be meeting someone for the first time. Ano ba ang mapapala or makukuha natin sa pagkandak ng informational interview? First, you learn about the company. Next, you learn about the individual's career. You learn about the skills and qualities they look for. You learn about the entry-level jobs they typically hire for. And ideally, to get ideas about which type of careers would benefit from your skills and if any opportunities may be available. Ano-ano ba ang mga pwede nating itanong sa isang informational interview? First, what kind of work do you do? How did you get into this line of work? What do you like most about it? What is difficult about your work? What type of jobs would someone do in the first 1 to 2 years of this career? How can someone prepare to join this field of work? And do you know of work opportunities, places I should look into, or people I should talk to? So that's it. Tapos na nating napag-usapan ang job interview at informational interview. Let us now proceed to our session 2, appropriate workplace behaviors and attitudes. Ano nga ba ang mga dapat nating ugali at asal sa isang workplace? May babasahin akong senaryo sa inyo sa isang workplace. Grace has been working at Alnor Hotel for 4 months as a receptionist. She greets guests and answers any questions about the hotel. Grace lives a bit far from the office, so it takes her 1 hour to get to work. Her supervisor noticed that over the last month, Grace has been arriving half an hour late and is often on the phone quarreling with her aunt. The supervisor has given Grace 2 warnings now. One day, Grace arrives 20 minutes late due to traffic. When she arrives, she sees her supervisor helping a customer. Once the customer departs, the supervisor informs Grace that she will no longer needs Grace to work for her. She needs someone who can be on time and responsive to customer needs. Ano ba ang nangyari sa ating senaryo? So in short, Grace lose her job. Ano ba ang naging kasalanan ni Grace at na-fire siya sa kanyang trabaho? Do you think tama ang naging desisyon ng supervisor na i-fire si Grace? Bakit? Bakit hindi? It is important to keep work and family life separate. How does one do this? Appropriate workplace behaviors and attitudes. First, dress neatly and appropriately for work. If wearing a uniform, make sure it's clean and neat. Be on time. Attendance and punctuality are essential to keep your job. Katulad ng nangyari kay Grace dahil sa always siyang late, natanggal siya sa kanyang trabaho. Manage time well. Focus on doing your work during work hours and follow break times. Speak to co-workers in a positive and respectful manner. Speak to supervisors in a positive and productive manner too. Be open to feedback and ask for feedback. Feedback can be very helpful. Positive feedback helps you to be proud of what you are doing well. And be honest. Being honest will gain the respect of coworkers. Keep discussions and interactions related to work. Stay positive. Don't complain or be pulled into negative discussions about work. Be respectful of others and your environment. Take proper care of equipment. Put things back where they belong and keep the environment tidy. Be a team player. Participate proactively and respectfully and listen to the ideas of others as well. And respect the roles of others. Believe in yourself and what you do. Being positive about your job and how you do it will help you to succeed and achieve your goals. Let us now proceed to time management. Time management is the ability to use your time wisely and appropriately. Personal time management skills include setting goals and planning, prioritizing what you need to do in a day, week, month, or etc., making decisions about important choices, and scheduling what you need to do. These skills can be applied in your personal life and at work. There are many benefits of good time management skills. At work, there may be improved job performance and possible promotions as a result. In your personal life, you may have a better marriage, more family time, more time with friends, and less debt and less stress. So, importante ang time management to achieve your goals, lalo na kapag ikaw ay nasa workplace. Certain personal qualities will help you to become a better time manager. Good organizational skills, self-discipline, motivation, and being focused on accomplishing tasks and not getting distracted. There are many things that can get a person off track in managing time. Ano-ano yon? Postponing or delaying. Kapag hindi ka marunong mag-manage ng time mo, ganito ang mangyayari. Inability to say no, taking on too many things at once. Disorganizations, interruptions, example, wanting to chat in person or on phone. Distractions like noises, something going on around you, television, and radio. And being aware of all things will help you to become better at managing your time. So I hope we can learn how to manage our time well. Now, congratulations! You are done with your Module 4, Work Habits and Conduct. Wow! See you in the next module. Bye-bye!